Yet, please send it now. DKB is very passionate about his life story. He's
because
even
I was
allowing
Lekzy. Why should Lekzy talk? Why should he talk? Hey.
The matter job hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey.
Aye.
In attaining success or after achieving whatever you would want to achieve, even though you've not gotten to the place that you want to get to yet, whenever you are telling your story, what should it be? Should it be that of your struggles, or it should be the success story? Some people have the notion that you need to let people know the grass story before the great story. Others are also of the view that, Charlie, that grass story is always not a pleasant story. And if you don't let people know what you achieve, and you always trumpet the grass story, that is the negative story, that is what people will know you for. And they may not be able to even appreciate the beautiful things or all the efforts that you've put in, or you were able to put in during that particular grass story for you to attain grace. This and many more is what we are going to discuss today on the podcast. This is a beautiful story, or a beautiful conversation between comedians, that is DKB and Lekzy Decomic. They were on Rosalind Felly's show on Joy Prime, and this particular conversation is what pricked my mind, of which I would want to seek your opinion on it today on the podcast with me, Roland Amartey, live on Roland Reports. So if you're watching or listening for the first time, wherever you're doing it from, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this content with others. Don't forget to also reshare it, post on your timeline so people can also share their views. And don't forget that this show is sponsored by Ghana's #1 ride-hailing app, Shagzy. Go on your Google Play Store, your App Store, download the app today. As a driver, if you are looking for ways to make cool cash, just sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis. You are entitled to 12 hours. That is going to last for as long as you use it. Then whatever you earn, whatever you get, you pay no commission to anybody. And as a rider, if you want to move from one place to the other at very affordable rates, secure, safe and sound, then you should also sign up for free, download the app, sign up for free, and enjoy very affordable rides on the market. And that's Shagzy for you. But let's go straight into today's topic. So yes, I have a video of a conversation between DKB. It was actually a banter where Lekzy Decomic, who is one of our topmost and hottest comedians in the space, is of the view that, Charlie, when we are talking about Ghanaian comedy, they have come a long way. But he doesn't understand why somebody like DKB is always fixated on trumpeting the pull him down stories, the struggles that he went through, what people are doing to him, what people have done to him and all of that. But to him, Lekzy, he would want to waste his time whenever he goes on interview or whenever he goes for sessions like this, or maybe in any interview session, would want to rather tell people the glories and the successes that they are achieving in the current modern day trends of the industry. But some people, or somebody like DKB, is also of the view that, Charlie, let them know where you came from. Let them know what you are doing. Let them know how people sabotage you, like the fire that you came from, so they can equally appreciate whatever you have now. Well, I have the full video of which I would want you to listen. When we come back, you are also at liberty to share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about this particular conversation. The struggle story or the success story? Stick and stay. I'll be right back.
Yet, please send it now. DKB is very passionate about his life story. He's
because
even
I was
allowing
Lekzy. Why should Lekzy talk? Why should he talk? Hey, before first time, before then. Make us on the block, another Kobe room. Hey, DKB friend here. DKB. Oh yes.
So
yeah, let me talk about
KB. The story of Ghana comedy.
I'm old Ghana.
No, I get it. But the whole comedy conversation. I get it. Listen, the thing is, comedy has gone through a lot for us to get here. But I feel the more we talk about, like,
the struggle.
The struggle. We don't look at the way forward more because we've come a long way. Seriously, we've come a long. We've sat here. We've not spoken about none of the successes we've chalked We don't have time. But we can tell Ghanaians that, yo, DKB here has filled the National Theatre before.
Yeah.
But he would not talk about it. He would talk about what somebody did to him. Which I think that when he gets these opportunities, he should let people know. People actually pay to watch him. So all those stories are worth celebrating, that he needs to talk about it. The energy we pump so much into, this person did this to me. The whole idea is to get you to do this. What we are doing, that is the whole idea. It's to frustrate you, to make you feel like, okay, what we did, it really got to the gentleman. But listen, we've come a long way. We've told our story. It didn't get to us. Now DKB has filled the National Center, has filled the numbers like Foster, everybody. We are traveling outside. All those stories needs to be celebrated. We've funny faces on Comedy Central, Africa. Obi has been to Rwanda to represent us. Obi and I have been to South Africa. Last year we were supposed to be on Bloemfontein Comedy Festival.
Wow.
We were in Go Bananas Comedy Club in Cincinnati, USA.
Hey, what did you say?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Last 2 months or so, we were in USA. We performed at a couple of comedy shows in USA. When we get a chance to talk on TV, we don't talk about it because mostly the presenter will ask you, so the people say you are not funny. That story, me, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, no, that
I don't need
laughing since you came.
I don't need to, because I don't want to leave this platform and the headlines will be about a certain individual in 2000 and something. I won't give you that mileage. I am doing a lot for myself now. I don't need you. You are back. I don't need you. DKB needs to be celebrated, and that individual, he has done so much for himself. He doesn't need to come here and talk about that individual. He's a failure.
DKB is a legend.
So can I speak?
Yes, you can speak.
It sounds easy for you because you didn't go to
KB.
Let's not argue about that. It sounds easy for you because you didn't go through the struggle and the pain. People still don't know a lot about comedy in Ghana. And we need to educate them to let them know the blood and toil, where we went through and where we came from. So that if some journalist somewhere has any intention of sabotaging somebody's career, what somebody did to me and the outcome of the person's life will let you know that you don't touch some people.
They will still touch.
Calm down. You can't talk about, you see, you can't.
They will still touch. Shatawale, what hasn't Shatawale done?
But they still try to.
Sakwadi has won BET, everything. Anytime.
Nobody speaks against staying positive. But me, the reason why, always I let people know the grass to the great story is for them to appreciate what went into it. Wow, they did this. Wow. Before I'll get to the success I've chopped.
DKB.
I've
watched you. You've talked about. No.
I'm not here. Listen, this is me. I'm not here to come and talk about the successes. I'm here.
Maybe that's what your fans needs to know. That is what, because the Beam fan doesn't care about the struggles of Shatawale. You get it? The only way Shatawale can make his fans proud is to tell them the things. I'm coming. The things Shatawale has gone through. The bottom line is the fan sitting over there needs to hear Shatawale tell him what he's been able to achieve. With all the struggles he's been through. There was a point when last did you hear Shatawale talk about, I went to Chatterhouse to go and VJ to go and kick plastic and stuff just to make a name for myself. Now he'll be talking about Beyonce. He'll be talking about, because those stories are back. Like, it's not like people don't know.
It looks like DKB really wants to share.
But I'm just trying to.
It's not your share. Listen, it's not your story. It's not your share. Lekzy, be still.
No, I am.
Because when I was taking the bullet, you were not at the forefront taking the bullet. Do you get what I'm saying?
Were there times where?
Listen. I'm coming. If they can be very honest, at which point has any attack against Ghana comedy come and the new age comedians faced it? It's just quite recent they are now speaking out. At first, any comedy you talk about, I will come out. Because I believe that we need a piece to grow. And if I will be the bad person, let me be the bad person. for the people coming to go. So if you have grown through the positivity and you are coming,
maybe there's nothing like I grew through.
No.
The days of Ghana comedians were not funny.
Right.
I came to face a bit of it.
Yeah, you say
no. I came to I
face a bit
of it. I cannot. No, I came to face
the person. You say face the
DKB.
There's a picture on the screen that I want to know. What's the picture? DKB, turn and look at that picture.
That's the same story.
What's going on?
This was when I hosted KSM's, how do you call it? KSM Still Rocking.
Oh,
so KSM, I'm coming. We were so demonized and made so unattractive. It was difficult to put all of us on the show. Yeah, the industry will come after you. So KSM, that man, I don't know, like, he has given so much of himself to the growth of Ghana comedy. So what he devised was that for me to put all of them on the stage for the industry to attack me, this is not going to be a funny show. Rather, I'll do one comedian every year. So Chemical has hosted it before, James Brown hosted it before, I hosted this one. So
I'm looking at a picture. I don't know if you are in that picture. Where are you?
He's in there.
This was Citizen Comedy Show, 2010 to 2011. So you see me top from left in the black Lacoste. I don't know why my family people made me 10. That day, Jay Kufuor came to watch us perform.
Wow.
Yes, I really make Kufuor laugh. I mean, I heard him say, "Oh, wait, Jimmy Paul." And then that's where's Uncle Tommy Forson. We have a different picture too with Uncle Tommy Forson.
Okay.
For the first edition of the Citizen Comedy Show. And look, I get up for Dr. Amwa, Citizen Coffee. He looked at me and said, "Look, I'm a Ghanaian-made billionaire. I will never watch my people eat scraps.
Wow.
Whoever says you people are not funny, I don't care. I will put you guys on and make." I said, "Doctor, they will attack Citizen Coffee. So what are they going to do? I don't care." I said, "That's a rich man talking." And give us a chance. It was every 2 weeks Thursday. Every 2 weeks Thursday. He held it down for almost 3 years. And when we performed to give us something small, my life changed. Yes,
so you say Dr.
you.
Citizen Kofi Amwa changed your life?
Yeah, this is our first interview on TGIF KSM show.
That's
when my brother, we'll talk about the story before we talk about the successes. You get what I'm saying? So when we talk,
but the energy they give to the people who worried us. Citizen Coffee who
held you.
No, I hardly hear you give that mileage. The energy you give to people who pulled you back, you don't give the same energy to the gentleman called Citizen Coffee.
I'm coming.
There's been a lot of people who have helped DKB. Who don't get? No, I get. DKB. Listen, I have had my struggle. Listen, I've had my struggle. But when listen.
Let him learn.
KB, me coming up.
He will repeat the same.
No, listen. Okay. I have come. The people who have held me to this point. There are some journalists that I knocked at their doors when I wanted to even get an interview slot. They never gave me a chance because they thought, no, that's the KB. Me to tell my story.
You were not. Do you have some messages?
Yes, we do.
But I would not come and sit here and talk about those journalists. I'd rather talk about you. I'd rather talk about that journalist who held me. I don't have to come and talk about you, that individual who wanted to bring me down. I don't need you.
Are sending the messages. Shola, please take it away.
Yes, we have messages here.
This is a very interesting conversation. I mean, when you ask me, I think there are pros and cons to it. Like Lekzy said, if you ask me, I think both stories are very important whenever you are telling your stories. But the question now lies in, at what point do you focus so much on telling the people the struggles that you've been through? And at what point do you trumpet the story? Or is there a way that successful people or people that have been through thick and thin that would want to tell their story, is there a way that they will be able to tell the people the struggling story and also shed some light on the success story? Well, if there is a way that we can balance it, I think this conversation is an interesting one that we can all, or the audience will all be able to appreciate the successes of the people in the space, especially in the entertainment industry. So share your views. Do you agree with DKB that we say, I need to let people know what I've been through? I need to let people know the sabotages that I faced. I need to let people know the hardship that I went through before this thing is being glamorous and successful. Or you would want to go with Lekzy and say, Charlie, the people that sabotage you, the people that didn't give you the chance, the people that didn't want to listen to you or whatever, they are there and they will continue to be there. But hey, it is better for you to count your blessings and name them one by one, because if you don't appreciate the little that you have, then you will never have enough. Because even the little, if you don't appreciate it, you will always be hungry for success to the extent that, or things that you will not always be satisfied with the little that you have. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think in the comment section. My name is Roland Amartey. Tell people about Roland's Report. Until then, I'll meet you on the next episode. Peace. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey!
Aye. Hey.